Good evening, Chewy Dog Nation. Lately I've been working on my next magnum opus. I thought no video on YouTube could be greater than my Garfield Kart video, but guys, I was wrong. Unfortunately, it's not this video. Instead of making my amazing and loyal compatriots wait to be blessed with peak entertainment, I thought, hey, why don't I whip up something quick, a little appetizer, if you will. And there is a topic I've wanted to talk about for quite a while now, but I never got around to making a full video about it. But first, ladies and gentlemen, I have a contractual obligation to tell you about Cat Fantasy. Cat Fantasy is an RPG cat girl turn-based gacha game. The game is based on more than 30 breeds of real cats from around the world. I like cats. And look, there's even a unique girl design for each type of cat. Whoa, impressive. In Europe and the United States, there are currently no secondary games with the same type. The core collection focuses on characters, cats, and fashion. There are currently 100 plus cat girls in the game. What? Over 100? The art design is 2D drawing plus 3D modeling, and the core design concept is the anthropomorphization of real cats, which is unique compared to other anime games. Cat Fantasy is a turn-based card game. The fighting system, add the skill cards playstyle, the same cards can level up to more higher level cards. If you're interested, you can check out Cat Fantasy using the download link in the description below. Okay, where were we? Oh yeah, theorizing. It's pretty fun. Every franchise that has ever existed since the dawn of humankind have their own little theory gremlins. I don't know what they're called. Most stories have some form of mystery to string us along and keep us slot piggies engaged and lusting for more. So how cool is it to take some of the information the story already gave you and use it to predict events that'll happen in the story later before they actually happen? You could make a whole career on this. Predicting the future is fun. For example, I have a theory that on November 31st, 2034, 46th US President Joseph R. Biden will succumb to Staphylococcus. Wait, this video is sponsored, and I'm pretty sure companies don't like it when you start announcing the deaths of US presidents on videos with their ads. Okay, so believe it or not, but MatPat predicts that on November 3rd, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is a long and dense series. It's actually even longer than One Piece, and that's the series known for being stupidly long. JoJo's is also a series that has a reputation for making some things maybe a little unnecessarily confusing. There is but a single instance in the series of something being even remotely confusing. Alright, first, get off your high horse. Reddit is down the hall and to the left. And second, if that was really the case, then Hammy Bammy would be homeless. Someone who is avidly invested in the series obviously is going to have much more incentive to make sure they understand every little detail. But for average Joe who comes home from his 14-hour shift in the coal mine and clicks on the funny show on Netflix because it looks silly, can you really blame him for thinking Jonathan is not related to the others? I mean, you see Irina save a baby that's clearly not hers, and then right at the very end, there's one line of text that's like, oh yeah, by the way, Jonathan is a freak in the sheets because she's been pregnant all along. So ignore all that significance placed on this one loser baby. For God's sake, just earlier today, Joe had to watch a coworker get crushed to death by a boulder. Cut him some slack. Sometimes confusing elements of a series can cause a viewer to create their own theories or headcanons so they can make their own sense of the story. And then sometimes these people then publicize their theories on the internet, and that's how we end up with Star Platinum caused Jotaro to slowly reverse age since he first got his stand at 17. So this is the first list of theories I found, and at first I wasn't even gonna talk about these because they're so stupid, I don't even know how to talk about them. This one just says Diavolo is Jesus. And then there's not even like any explanation, it just says note that this is technically canon. Like, what do you mean that's technically canon? You don't get to decide that. These were definitely written before Part 8 ended, and I find it really funny because one of these theories is Part 8's big bad will use time travel, and I feel like in this list with just the most ridiculous theories, that one in particular is such a safe bet. And then that just ended up being like the one time Araki was like, nah, I'm not gonna do it. But guys, part 10 will star the son of Giorno, who survived Made in Heaven.
This is the greatest
manga
of all time.
I don't want to be mean, because this is definitely just some chap having fun on the internet, and the last thing I want to be is the fun police. But that's stupid. You're stupid. Alright, let's move on to game rants. Everyone loves game rants. If you ever find someone who's had a problem with a game rants article, you're lying, because they don't exist. The most underrated JoJo fan theories by Amaranda Star Adams. Alright, I could see why they made you write this article. Star Platinum is Jonathan Joestar. This is the theory that made me want to make this video, because this is like one of the most common theories in the whole series. So basically how it goes is, stans are like punchy ghosts. When people die, sometimes they become ghosts. Star Platinum kinda looks like Jonathan. I mean, not really, but that's what they say. And Jonathan did say that if he was gonna die, he would haunt Dio as a ghost. Did you guys forget the part where a stand is like the person's fighting spirit? Why would Jotaro have someone else's spirit as a stand? Okay, point taken. At the end of the day, you can believe what you want, and frankly, I don't really care. But in my opinion, this theory has always been stupid. So let's see what else Game Rants has for us. What do you mean he has post-traumatic? Are you a doctor? Amaranda, are you allowed to diagnose that? So the evidence for this comes from part 4. Kira is blonde, but only sometimes. When Jotaro is going to attack Kira, he looks angry. Clearly, Jotaro was only angry because Kira reminded him of Dio. Hence PTSD. I don't know, man. Maybe he was angry because Kira was killing people. I feel like that might make me pretty angry too. Also, what do you mean he looked angry? He always looks angry. That's like his whole thing. Another thing is that Jotaro didn't use Star Platinum after defeating Dio, except for right after when he used it in the ambulance, and then like the very next episode. This is because Star Platinum reminds Jotaro of his fight with Dio and PTSD. So he doesn't use it, except for he does use it. Alright, I'm done with this one. Alright, Game Rants, give me something good. Amaranda, you cooked with this list. So apparently all that, like, old man stuff, yeah, he was actually faking it the entire time. Why? Because if everyone feels bad for him, then no one can get mad at him. Or maybe he's just an old man. I don't know, man. Cognitive decline is a real thing. This would mean that Joseph Joestar defeated the ultimate life form, helped defeat Dio, and tricked his entire family into thinking he was crazy. What hasn't this man done? Been loyal to his wife. See, here's my issue with a lot of these theories. They're always so conspiratorial. Like, what's wrong with Joseph just being an old-ass man? Why does it always have to be a grand conspiracy? I mentioned it earlier, but I really hate sounding like the fun police. People can think what they think. I got too much going on in my real life to care about what some random people on the internet think. But I mean, come on, sometimes it's just funny to poke a little fun at these dumb theories. I think if I'm gonna continue judging people online for their stupid theories, it's only fair that I put my stupid theory out into the world. My theory is related to Part 8 JoJolion. Now, I have a reason to believe Torpu was never supposed to be the big bad villain of the part. I think Blue Haruno, Josuke's trusty blue companion that was with him the entire part, I think he was supposed to be a twist villain. But Araki didn't have the balls, so he chickened out and added this thing in the final act. But guys, did you know Kakyoin is actually stone free? Which side are you on? Guys, it kind of makes sense. The stand has many physical aspects of Kakyoin. In Kakyoin's stand, Hierophant Green, as well as some battle scars on him. Do you think this is true? Daito the Oni, I'm so sorry, but I do not think this is true. There's not even any, logic here. It's just X character is actually X stand. Maybe this guy has some better theories on his profile. Oh, he's making OC stands. Gucci chain. His abilities include making golden liquid come out of it. Oh, buddy, I don't need a stand ability to make it rain golden liquid. Okay, I'm sorry, I'll get back on track. I am not on TikTok, but I have heard stories. I have heard inklings that the dumbest anime fans on the internet all congregate onto TikTok. Biggest theory in JoJo. Was Silver Chariot bring the arrow to Jotaro? No, he was bringing it to South Detroit. How would he even know where Jotaro is? I swear, y'all want to make it about him so badly. Who saved Josuke? What? I don't know, you tell me. Isn't that the point of a theory? Oh, for God's sakes. Shut up! Who is calling me? Anyways, what do you mean, who saved Josuke? I don't know, you tell me. Isn't that the point of a theory? What if I clicked on a MatPat FNAF video and he was just asking who the purple guy is over and over? Okay, bad example, but you get the idea. Is Star Oh, come on! You know what? Just to be a contrarian, I am now a believer of the Star Platinum is a ghost of Bruford theory. Fuck you. This one comment says Star Platinum is actually Jonathan, because every charter in JoJo that has a stand dies, he waits until he becomes someone's stand. Why are you saying that as if it's a fact? Where is your source, little bro? Man, TikTok comments are... there's something else. Actually, you know what? Let me see if Mr. Hamon Beat is on TikTok. Why did I get this when I looked up Hamon Beat? Is this him? Oh wait, no, here's his account. Okay, I don't think he's on this platform. Alright guys, best JoJo theory, parentheses, facts. Chariot was trying to, it's the same thing again. It's the same thing again! You guys have like 3 theories you cycle between! There you go, Doppio was the original identity. You know what, I like that. Kakyoin's parents still, I didn't even get a chance to read that. Jotaro has PTSD. You know, it's times like this where I really wish I had a face cam so I could give the camera a real mean side eye. Random JJBA theories not by me. Josuke grows up to be a cop like his grandfather. Source? Sure, man, just, I don't care anymore. Believe whatever you want. Sure, you know what? Everyone can be a cop. Nobody can be a cop. I don't care anymore. You know what? Screw it. Jotaro does have PTSD. Joseph has PTSD. Everyone has PTSD. These theories suck. The internet sucks. I suck for doing this video. This is all a terrible idea. We need to tear everything down. No wonder MatPat only did one JoJo theory, and it wasn't even related to the series. Normally I'd say like the video, but don't even bother. This video sucked.